Hello, and welcome back to Planet Zoo. We're now on episode 6 of our zoo franchise adventure, and I know why you're all here. You want to know who won the free copies of Planet Zoo? Well, I'll put the names on the screen now. If you recognize your name, please make sure to reply to my message to you in the comments so I can send the code your way. But anyway, let's get started with today's episode. So our Africa enclosure is very popular, as you can see by all these people coming in here. Everyone's loving the views. We've got some babies in here now, as you can see, wandering around. I actually had to hire another keeper as the animals kept starving. So say hello to Helen Mirren, our new keeper. And I also thought we need some more security, so I decided to get Emma Stone some help by hiring Ryan Gosling. Maybe they can have a sing-along together, you never know. But all the animals are doing well, which is great. People were using these, as you saw in the intro, but they're not at the moment. As for the zoo itself, you can see the guests are still hungry and thirsty, which is a shame. And I was thinking, this area here has nothing. And I have literally no idea what to put here, as it's sort of like a weird sort of crossover to Africa and the Arctic zone. So I was thinking maybe you could put like a little food and drink court here, but not yet, as I want to add in a new enclosure. And it was voted by you guys that you wanted to see a cheetah enclosure, and I think I might put that here. That'd be quite a nice place to put it. It's far enough away from this enclosure so the speakers and stuff don't clash. So we're going to get working on that right now. Now, I've never messed with cheetahs before. They don't really need that much space, it looks like, which is perfect. And there's not that many of them in an enclosure. You know what? Let's just get started. One thing to note, however, is that cheetahs are very shy, apparently. So I had to use one-way glass again. I know we used a lot of fences at the start for the enclosures, and since then we've just used one-way glass as we've used all these shy animals. I'm hoping soon in the Africa area we'll have a more like sort of open enclosure which doesn't have to have the one-way glass all the way around it. But I said about building a decent size enclosure. I think this is actually double the size that they need of 700 meters. It ended up being like 1,500. We are going to have two cheetahs in here. I did buy a male and a female who both had pretty good genes, as we do want to sell these on afterwards and make some conservation points back. As at the moment, other than our lions and our Dall sheep, we haven't really got that many animals that sell for a lot, really. And I think cheetahs might be quite high up there. I hope, at least. I did customize the glass though. I actually used some wooden planks from the Asian section, although you wouldn't be able to tell because I dyed them brown and put them all around the top of this enclosure, and then just filled in some sort of like little poles and stuff going up with like an African theme, which I think fit very nicely, as you can see here. And these guys, they don't like a lot of plants, I realized. So we had to be careful with how many trees and stuff like that we put down. And I think I even ended up deleting one of the ones you'll see in this time lapse because I added in the cheetah and they hated it. Also, I forgot to mention there's this little like sort of underground sort of entrance bit to the enclosure there where people can stand under some shelter and watch the cheetahs while they're in their hard shelter section. I don't even know if these guys need hard shelter. I just added that in anyway because I thought it looked quite nice. And we added in the male here just so we could see what is going on, if these guys like it and stuff. But now we're going to go add in the female as well, and hopefully we can see some people looking at these new cheetahs. I've also realised we need to hire a new keeper, so we're going to get Brie Larson here to come help. I've also hired another mechanic called Will Smith who will look after these cheetahs. Here's our male boy, Gamba, looking pretty good. This ostrich is stressed, apparently. I'm not surprised. It's out of the blooming enclosure somehow. How has it got out of there? What's going on? Box that up. Stress is going down now. What the heck? How did it do that? Gamba, mate, what the heck is this location you've chosen to sit? Sit over here so people can see you. I guess he's shy. But here's Nyla, female cheetah, who has also settled down right at the back. Come on, guys. Really? This is where you're choosing to settle down? Yes, move along. Good, good. I know they're shy, but come on. It's one-way glass, fellas. Oh my gosh, my lion has died. People seem to be liking the cheetahs, though, and our money is going up. Still. Which is good, even if they are literally just hiding behind here. Wait, one's doing something. Yes, go on. Play with that thing. They're massive, aren't they? Oh, they are really cute. I hope they have babies. They're going to be so cute. Some of the animals from this enclosure are starting to mature now. It's not good. We have to keep on top of this or we're going to have lots of inbreeding. We don't want lots of inbreeding. Oh, and the Dall sheep has matured. Let's sell these Dall sheep. Not for much. Just want to get rid of them. They've not got the best genetics. Hopefully they'll sell for that. We'll find out. So you may have noticed I've left a space here. That's because we're going to have our first exhibits. We've not had any yet, and I thought this would be a good location for it. So I'm going to build a special building for them to go in. So let's get working on that right now. Now, I'm not going to lie, I kind of hate the exhibits. I think they're quite boring, they just die all the time, and they're just hard to keep care of. But there's a lot of African themed ones, so I thought if we're going to put them anywhere, we may as well put them here. So I thought this will be the perfect place. And you can see there that I actually started off by building a massive building, which was indoors, and then ended up being like, no, that sucks, and building this thing here, which is kind of like indoors, outdoors. It's a bit of a weird design, but I really liked it. I think it actually looks really good in the end. And it's not too complicated. It's just next to the shopping bit there. Lots of flowers and stuff on the outside of it, and a bit of decoration as well. And I ended up being pretty happy with it, and we can go and choose what animals we're going to put in there in a second. But first, I thought, you know what? Let's add in some more drink shops. They're really needed, and I thought this central area here, we've got nothing going on. We'll put them in here. So I built a couple of drink shops here, and it's sort of in like the central plaza of the two like enclosures, and it actually fits in really well. I made one building and then copied and pasted it over, so we actually eventually had two identical buildings here. Two different drink shops though, but two identical buildings. And this is mainly just to delay me putting off and building the sort of like food court I was talking about earlier. I just kind of wanted to just add some in so the customer's first demand is met, and then we can work on the food court and stuff a little bit later. Let's just look what has the highest appeal of these things. Eastern brown. Is that African? Australia. No. Puff adders. These are African. Giant tiger land snails. Put the puff adders in here. Put the snails in the right one. God, they just sound boring, don't they? We'll put a donation box here in case anyone, for whatever reason, wants to donate after seeing these rubbish animals. We'll also get some vets researching. And look, no one's looking at them. Oh, wait, there's one person. Oh, there's actually people looking at them. Okay, interesting. We've made $3 from the snails. Yes! Our cheetahs are already expecting offspring, which is great. Hold up. Our cheetah's had its baby. Where is it? Oh, it's cute. Wait, there's two! Two babies! Need more hard shelter? Are you kidding me? Whoa, these guys have some good genetics. Look at that. Whoa! Tasha, you legend! Oh, yay, my snails have had offspring. Good. No one cares still. My lion's just had an albino baby. Look at it. Oh, it's so cute. That's my first albino child, I'm pretty sure. That's so cool. Also, my snow leopard has given birth to a cute little baby as well. I'm going to build some more hard shelter for these guys. Also, I don't know why they're stressed. Oh, it might be the snow that's stressing them out. Why is this? Wow, they've had so many cubs. I didn't realize they had 3 cubs. There we go. There's finally enough hard shelter for them. Good. And now it's raining. Oh, for goodness sake. All right, we're over the 400,000 mark. These animals are getting stressed. This one-way glass, I'm confused. Now they're not stressed. All right, they're fine again. This is very confusing. If anyone knows why that's happening, let me know in the comments. But I think it's finally time we move these lions out of this horrible enclosure into somewhere they actually enjoy. And I'm thinking we stick to the cat theme over this side here and have the lions over here. Also, at some point, I really need to figure out this train track and where it's going to go over on this side. Once this enclosure's out of the way, we can sort of work out where it's coming along here. Let's get working on a lion enclosure over here, and I've got an idea. That idea in my head was to make this epic enclosure, and it didn't exactly turn out that way, but I think it's not bad. I decided to use a lot of rocks, which I think when you put a lot of rocks together, they can look a bit weird. I wish there was just more of a natural way to make a really good rocky surface in this game, but instead you have to use loads of little rocks, which kind of look a bit strange. And I looked on the Lion Zoopedia page, and you can actually have like up to 30 lions, so I decided, you know what, we'll make this a bit bigger than the enclosure that they were in before. Which also meant we needed a lot of hard shelter, so I built rocks on either side of this enclosure and then had the big glass unclimbable panels in the middle, hoping that the lions would never be able to jump over such things like these rocks, although we did have a bit of a few issues later on. And from the top down, it looks a bit weird, it looks a bit wacky, but from inside, it actually looks pretty cool. I'm quite happy with it from like the level when you're looking in. It just looks a bit weird when you zoom out and there's like loads of rocks together and stuff like that. But it was quite a quick enclosure to build. It only took about an hour or so. I tried to make it quite fun looking inside, trying to make that like sort of little center bit look like Pride Rock almost, although it didn't look anything like that. And then we got the animals in and we added in some nice decoration. I also made some custom information boards for the outside as well, which I think look pretty cool. You can see me here just setting up all the work zones and stuff. I actually added a new little tiny staff area as the other one was getting quite far away, so I thought I'd put one in on this side as well. And then I added in some nature and stuff, but not too much because these guys do hate that. They want to have barely anything in here, but I made do with the allowance I was given. So our cheetahs have grown up. To release to the wild, it's 1,100. Let's see if we can sell them for more. Honestly, no. What the heck? We get more for releasing to the wild. Oh well, we'll keep one of them for the future, and then we'll release the other two, which we can use to buy more lions. What the heck? I just paid 1 credit for that lion. That's insane. Thank you very much. Someone must have given up. My gosh, these animals are constantly hungry. Right, and my Dal sheep are all of a sudden stressed. Are you kidding me? Is there too many people for them? Wait, they're fine now. Why are they getting stressed at people all of a sudden? Are you serious? Oh my gosh, look at all these problems. Animal is hungry? What the heck? Why are the snails hungry? Destroy this factory now, though. Get rid of these signs. And how has this got out? Sometimes the animals just warp through the window. Oh my gosh, everything's going wrong. Okay, everything's under control now. No one is coming to look at the lions anymore. Why not? We're just losing so much money. Oh no, wait, we're not. People come look at the lions. Look at this brand new enclosure I've just built them, which is really nice. And the lions love it here. Running a zoo is stressful. I actually can't believe it. Literally no one's looking at the lions. We're not losing money. It's just people don't care. That's not going to be up there. How did they get up there? Alright, we should be good now. So yeah, we've got this amazing new lion enclosure, which no one is using or looking at right now, which is a shame. We've got loads of lions in here, because I wanted to add more in. But hopefully when we fill up this area, people will come and look at this area. It seems like people will only come to an area when there's lots of stuff going on. So hopefully people come have a look soon. The cheetahs are popular, which is good. This is popular. But we need to add another enclosure in, because obviously we want people to come over to this area towards our lions. So I think I'm going to add one in over here. I need to move this, of course. We'll figure out where that's going to go. But what should I add in next? I'll leave it up to you guys now if you want to click in the top right-hand poll and choose the next animal. We might do 2 next episode. We never know. The African area is looking good. We got lions. We got cheetahs. We got all those animals over here. And we finally managed to get rid of one of our factories, although we still have elephants, which we need to deal with at some point. Oh my gosh, the elephants are swimming. Yes. So here's a top-down view of how our zoo is looking at the moment. It's starting to get pretty big. And that's as big as it's going to get for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy this video. Please leave a like and comment if you did. And if you've got any suggestions for anything in the zoo, make sure to leave them down in the comments down below. Congratulations to the winners of the giveaway. I shall see you another time. Goodbye.